I went to the Poppy store to get a rat. One of my platoon goons was on the block in front of the store, trapping. Hey yo, Omni, where was you at, bro? I told him get into the money. While shaking his hand, he asked me, do I remember a light-skinned Chris that's known for molesting his little brother and told on Killer for his homicide on the playground? I told him I don't fuck with boys since I used to beat him up and chase him home from school. Oh, that nigga got a video on. It's on you. It's about you being a bitch-ass nigga that got fucked up in the club. He showed me a video. The part that got me wanting to pick caps in his naps is how the video is talking about how if that was him, he wouldn't have got slammed. And basically a whole bunch of comic book shit about super nigga shit he would have been doing if that was him. On the way home, all I could think about was making a horror movie out of this nigga Chris. When I got back, I called Journey, cause her world is different from mine. Like her problems ain't even problems really, they just worries. Like she worry about studying and getting smarter to pass a test. I never met anybody like her who cares, like she cares. It feels like I'm cheating her, cause I can never care about her like she cares about me. She says she's a book with empty pages, and I'm the author that could read our destiny of us being happy together. I gave her 2 pit bulls. They was puppies. They don't bark cause they drunk bleach. When I look Journey in the eyes, it looked like a galaxy when a star is being created. While I was adoring her, she kissed me. So I kissed her back, even though I don't be kissing. I kissed her like we was making love with our mouth. I pulled her shirt over her head, taking it off and made my way to her nipples. Then kissed her on her ribs and stomach, unbuttoned her jeans. I stood up, looking deep in her eyes, moving forward aggressively. She fell back on the couch, looking at me, as if she wanted whatever I was going to do next. I pulled both shoes off and grabbed her pants by the cuffs and pulled her pants off. I seen the wet spot in her panties. She told me, "We ain't doing nothing, right?" and grabbed my wrist. I spun my hand behind her wrist and broke free. I kissed and sucked on her neck. Not hard enough for her to get a passion mark, but hard enough for her to feel the passion. And when I opened her legs to scuba dive for the pearl and the clam, she tried to stop me. I pushed her hands to the side, then kissed her clit, then licked her clit. I put both lips on her clit and softly sucked it. While sucking it, I stuck out my tongue a little bit and rubbed back and forth from right to left. The wetter she got, the harder I got. The faster I licked too. The faster I licked, the more her clit came out, like it was getting bigger. The noise she made only made my dick harder. Even when she closed her legs on my head, I kept licking until I couldn't breathe. I tried to start breathing out my ears. Okay, I stopped and stood up and wiped my mouth because it was dripping from the coochie Kool-Aid. And she grabbed my shirt and told me to take it off and rub my stomach muscles and told me to pull it out. I backed up and pulled it out. When she looked, she nodded, yeah, I need that. She grabbed it and started deep throating. She tried her best to swallow the whole thing. 60% not bad. I ain't want her cheating me out of beating up that pussy, so I pushed her back and got on top of her. I rubbed my dick up and down her slit until it slid in. Ooh, baby. When it first slid in, it felt so good, I had to do it again. So I pulled out and slid it in again, and she moaned softly both times. It was so tight, I had to push it in slow, all the way in. I held it there until her muscles relaxed. Then I started with short, smooth strokes for about 20 strokes. Then dropped deep, long dick in it, about 8 times, until she couldn't take it. And then I went back to the short strokes. It was a tease until she begged me to drop long dick back in it. I repeated that method until after it looked like what was shaving cream on my public bush. When I was inside of her, I felt things popping out while I was inside of her. When I was stroking hard to my left, it felt like something inside was grabbing my dick. She called it an orgasm. That plus the moans had me coming. When I did, she told me she felt it and squeezed her pussy muscles on my dick. After that, it felt like she loved me. I collapsed on top of her until my heartbeat slowed down. Then I hugged her, looked in her eyes, and told her I love her. I got a text from Booyaka. He wanted more poison for money. It wouldn't be me if I didn't make a friend happy. After I came from dropping the work off, I still had the 40 on me. So why not ride around skateboard crib that gave Moolah a hospital vacation and rest in peace that nigga. I knocked on the door. Nobody was home. Until a lady came home around 9. I figured she had to be his girlfriend or something, so he'll be around. I waited until I fell asleep in the car. I woke up to Journey texting me, "What you doing?" Fuck it, I just swing by tomorrow and finish this game of homicide go see. I woke up the next morning to get breakfast, and before my vision was clear, I heard my pop's voice. "Hey son, ain't it deep that every race has an ancient tribe that we see on the National Geographic Channel, and white people don't? I think it's because white people killed off all their tribal people, even they cavemen, for not following the king's way of life, until the king people heard about the Pharaoh of Egypt speaking on religion about his father, the son. The king knew Egypt built pyramids and Sphinx for the love, belief, fear, and power of religion. The king seen himself losing power to the superstition similar to the white tribal people they previously murdered that was their own. The Egyptian pharaoh noticed that the king wanted to kill him because his religion or superstition won the hearts of the people. He knew if the king's men catch him alone and the people ain't know, the king's men would kill him for sure. So the pharaoh told one of his best friends, Judas, to turn him in to the king himself, so he'd have a chance to change the king's heart and make him believe in God. For sure, they believe the Son of God could make him believe in God, and the king's kingdom would be the kingdom of God. When Jesus went to the king and tried to tell his story, the king wasn't believing none of that and killed him. Jesus' friend was so mad and hurt that their plan ain't work, he killed himself. After that, the king that killed Jesus took his place and made a pope, the Roman Catholic Church or something, because even after he died, the people still believed in him and worshiped, and that's where the Roman Catholic Church came from, after they killed Jesus. I made my bowl of cereal to go.